Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over my pickups for January 2020. Like the past couple of months, I picked up a little more than I thought I would, so I do have a nice little stack of stuff to talk about again. But unfortunately, after the holidays, I was back to work, so I didn't get a chance to actually watch a whole lot of these, and a lot of these are blind buys. So unfortunately, it's going to be more of a show and tell, more of a show than a show and tell for some of the titles. So I did a continuation on the Black Friday sale from Vinegar Syndrome. Here's the Candy Snatchers. I wanted to get a lot of these before the slipcovers went out of stock. And I kind of wish I would have waited until, or done it during the Black Friday sale. It would have been nice to benefit from not paying as much as I did to get some of these, but still great pickups. I really want to expand my Vinegar Syndrome collection because they release so much weird, good stuff that I just want to have it all. So good quality slipcover on this one here. Came highly recommended. Can't wait to watch it. Savage Dawn. Again with the slip. And again with their slips, this is a little bit different than that one here. This is a little more on the heavy duty side. Not that the other one's light, but this is a little bit different. You can see it's a little thicker there. They just do such a good job with their packaging. And this film I heard was also a lot of fun. Cheesy 80s action goodness. Another one here, Blind Buy. Pigs from Vinegar Syndrome. Came highly recommended. Don't know a whole lot about it. But hopefully it's a nice surprise because I've been pleasantly surprised with a lot of the releases. So I am looking forward to getting into this one. And sorry for that glare. It is sunny here for the first time in the Detroit area in about 2 or 3 weeks. So still trying to adjust to all the brightness. Vice Academy 1 through 3. Wouldn't be Vinegar Syndrome without a little bit of sleaze. And this was one of their big releases that came out recently here. Or I should say one of their big collections. So the Amityville set, this, and the Angel Collection. Again, these releases are nice because they're not conventional. You know, they have a little more quality to them, a little more durability. Just really good packaging by Vinegar Syndrome. And even though I did not get these on sale, it was worth the price just to expand that collection and get some quality titles from Vinegar Syndrome. Blue Underground's newest release, House by the Cemetery. This is, of course, a film by Lucio Fulci, part of his Gates of Hell Loose trilogy. Again, sorry for the glare there. This is another 4K restoration. Kind of see the lenticular action there. This, The Beyond, and there's another one. I think this is also called Gates of Hell, I think. But there's another film that's part of that Loose trilogy. So I sold the original Blu Ray that I had from Blue Underground to kind of partway fund this. But really looking forward to opening this up. Their recent releases like this, Maniac Zombie, Two Evil Eyes, they've done a great job with all these releases. They put a lot of care and effort into these 3-disc sets, if not just to get a great new restoration of the film. So looking forward to getting into this. And I believe they still have a bunch of stock on some sites of their other releases that have come out recently. So get up on those if you can. Just great looking prints of some classic horror films. Not so popular Jay and Silent Bob reboot. I liked it. I thought this was a lot of fun. This is one of the few films from January that I have watched. And if you're a fan of the Views universe, you're probably going to be a fan of this. I think that's what Kevin Smith does best. I'm not a big fan of his other work outside of the Views universe. But it's really a reboot itself. I mean, it's called Jay and Silent Bob Do a Reboot or Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Not a whole lot different than Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, but you know, it's still got a lot of great cameos, a lot of great nostalgia. I wish they would have done Clerks 3 or Mallrats 2 somewhere in between. This does a nice job of kind of tying everything together. If they never do another one, this is kind of a good way to end it. But it would be nice to see some more because I really do like their chemistry together still, even after all these years. This is what he does best. I think this world has so much more to offer, and I'm kind of having a hard time wrapping my head around why so many people didn't like this one. I thought it was really, really funny, very enjoyable, highly entertaining. If you were expecting anything more than that, I guess you probably would have been disappointed. But I don't know. I think it's definitely worth the pickup. Really, really enjoyed this one right here. Another blind buy from Arrow Video. This is Edge of the Axe. And I want to say the slipcover is an exclusive, maybe to Diabolic. I don't recall 100%. I saw this advertised on the pre-sale and figured I'd go ahead and get in on it really quick. Heard some good things about it. Don't know a whole lot about it. Looks like it's kind of maybe a run-of-the-mill slasher, but I'll give this one a spin here really soon. Hopefully I'll be very pleasantly surprised. Scream Factory, Death Stalker 1 and 2. Again, this was a limited release a couple years ago. They limited it to 1,000 pieces. It has since been on sale on eBay for stupid amounts, upwards of $60, $70, $80, $90, $100. And in the past month or so, they did a reissue of this. It's exactly the same as what came out a couple years ago, just in another run of 1,000 additional copies. $26 on the Scream Factory site. I don't know if they still have any more in stock. They did as of a week or two ago or so. So don't pay eBay prices. Go right to Scream Factory site if you want to pick this up. Again, this is a blind buy. I love the 80s, sword and sorcery type films. And hopefully this is just as cheesy and as awful as it looks on the cover. Really looking forward to watching these two one day soon. Another Scream Factory release here. This is the Slumber Party Massacre, the original steelbook. I did the pre-order on this and got the poster and the NECA figure. Mainly wanted to get the book, but I figured I'll splurge and get everything else as well. I actually caught this one for the first time not too long ago on Shudder, and it's a real short watch. It's let's see, under 90 minutes, I think. I can't find it exactly here on the back. Yes, it's a 77-minute runtime on this here. So you're well under an hour and a half. But honestly, I felt like it was a lot longer than it was. Not by like a big margin, but I'm not saying it was like a super great film or anything, but it's a real cheesy slasher. It gets right to the point. Doesn't really pull any punches. It's not any more or any less than you expected. And I actually enjoyed the second one quite a bit as well. So lots of fun. Never really thought I'd see this on Blu Ray, let alone in a really nice steelbook package here. But looking forward to getting into this one. Brand new high def transfer on this. So if you like 80s cheese, man, this is on the top of the pile. You gotta go for it. Monster Squad on Blu Ray. This is an upgrade from the original DVD that I had from Lionsgate. It shares the same artwork here. This is the superior version, at least here in the States. There was one that was done recently by a company called Olive Films, and I heard that the transfer on that was just absolute garbage. This is the original Lionsgate one. Got this on eBay for about 15 bucks. So if you stick around, you can find a really good deal on it. Don't pay up for it. There's quite a few of them that are going for stupid amounts, but this was used. Disc is in really good shape. I just felt like I should upgrade this one. It's one of my favorite films. It's kind of like the Goonies, meet Universal Monsters type of thing. Really fun movie here, back from the late 80s or mid 80s. Real fun. I wish this was the more accessible release. I can't believe that Olive Films dropped the ball, but this is the Lionsgate one. This is the one you want to get until something better comes out. And I think there's some good German imports of this, but for those of us that are stuck in Region A, this is the one to get. Last pickup of the month. This is Joker, the Best Buy exclusive steelbook on 4K. Also includes the Blu Ray. And there was a digital copy here at one time. And I wasn't the biggest fan of this artwork, but it's kind of grown on me. The Australian release, I think there was a French release as well. And here in the States, we got a different artwork from, I think, Target. They're exclusive, which I preferred, but I did want to get the steelbook on this. And I think I had some discounts at Best Buy, so I figured, what the heck, I'll go ahead and get this one instead. But this is kind of grown on me. I think this is, if not my first favorite film of 2019, would be my second favorite. Maybe it'd be a toss-up between this and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think it's pretty obvious around that Joaquin Phoenix is cleaning up the awards with his portrayal of the Joker, which I think is really cool. I need to do some more searching, but I don't know if this will be the first time that two different actors have played the same character and have won an Academy Award. I know he hasn't won it yet, but I'm pretty sure he will. Him and Heath Ledger playing Joker. But fantastic film. I don't think it's overrated at all. I think his performance is fantastic. I don't know if I'd say it's better than Heath Ledger's portrayal. At the very least, they're equal, but the film itself is just fantastic. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really glad to have the steelbook in my collection, because these are, these exclusive from Best Buy usually, come and go, and once they're gone, they're gone. So I'm really happy to have this one in my collection. So that was just the Cliff Notes version, Cliff Notes Theater, of my pickups from January 2020. I don't really know. There's a whole lot on the slate for February. I've gotten a lot of what I wanted to get in the past few months. So I'm probably going to take it easy, but maybe I'll find a few things here and there and hopefully have something cool to share at the end of February. So share what you got this month, guys. I'd be curious to see what else everyone's picking up besides, Joker, as this is the one everyone got. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.